Ukraine and Russia de-escalates. China calms down. And the Middle East de-escalates. I know that sounds crazy because what the mainstream media and everybody says about Trump. There's been a lot, and I've been shown this because I've always thought, I always like look at people who people kind of get triggered by, and the royal family. There's a lot of truthers out there that think King Charles is a lizard, basically. I mean, what can you do? You can't do anything with that, because he's not. But there is crazies out there who believe that Trump is like the QAnon people, and they're also wrong as well. QAnon is a psyop that was done to undermine re-election stuff, and to set off the crazies, basically. So that's what that was. That's what QAnon was. So there's that. So QAnon was a complete psyop. Some of the people probably were well-meaning who got involved in it. However, that was a 3-letter agency psyop. One of my favorite YouTubers, I'm not going to mention their name here, but one of my favorite YouTubers got sucked into that badly. And they've come out the other side and kind of said they got sucked into it. However, I just want to say, like, psychics and mediums and stuff like that can get like hoodwinked by stuff. I have no reason to say all of this. It's me putting my head above the thing, saying, actually, there's a bigger story here. And I've been getting like Trump, I've been getting a lot of messages from Spirit, and it's like Trump, and I'm like, what is going on? I'm not saying Biden is a bad man. He's probably a very well-meaning man as well, in a way, but there's a lot of noise about Trump that isn't true, and he's getting smeared. And if he's getting smeared so much and is such a threat, then what is that about? So please don't think I'm wading into American politics. I'm not. I'm just telling you. I've been getting messages about it. I have no vote. I have no voice. I have nothing in America. I'm not American. But I do think a lot of you guys. And I'm just saying as it is. The other thing which is interesting about Trump, every world leader at the minute is an air sign, okay? So there's all the King of Wands, archetypal politician, King of Wands, King of Swords. Sorry, I misspoke. King of Swords. You've got Xi Jinping, he's a Gemini. You've got Zelensky, is Aquarius. You've got Putin, he's a Libra. You've got Benjamin Netanyahu, he's a Libra. You've got the leader of Hamas, even whatever, he is, I think he's an Aquarius. So you've got all of these leaders who are all air signs. And the other leader, the other powerful broker, is the King of Cups. Water is very malleable. It goes through things, but water can be the way that water can put out fire and water can like cover earth. But air can blow over mounds of earth. It can blow out or enhance fire. It can create a storm with gusts of wind. You want air sign. It's a stronger position to be. And if it's not Trump being an air sign, then you do need like a male air sign, a male, to combat all of these other air signs. And Trump's a Gemini, so he's an air sign. He's up against it, Lorraine. If Trump is re-elected, you've got to think, if he's re-elected, it's going to be something short of a miracle. I'm just saying. Because there's a lot of people who are up against him. And I don't mean politically, I mean there's a lot of people acting as 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th columns. It will be a miraculous thing if he wins the election, because I don't believe that they are going to let him, because it's against the agenda. Prima 1942, we are going to be looking at Obama right at the end of this session. We'll put Obama and Rishi at the end, and we're doing Trump and Harry at the start. So let us have a look into, now that I've said all of that, now I have said all of that and got it off my chest. Yeah, Morgan, that basically. Now that I've said all of that, I don't know anything about Trump's policies. I don't know really a lot about him. I know his birth chart. He is a Gemini. He has a Sagittarius moon, which I completely relate to because I'm Sagittarius moon. We've got no filter. So I can understand that. And he is Leo ascension. So he's always going to be a little bit of a show off. I want to win. I want to do the best. La, 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 la. You know, that's just part of his chart. Trump has excellent policies, does he? I'm sure he does. I'm sure he does. I thought it was weird about Obama coming over. Let's have a look at Trump and Harry. Let's have a look from Donald Trump's point of view. I think I've got a feeling that everything will de-escalate very quickly. I think there will be a deal. If not, everything kind of revs up. The arm of armor, is she strange? Do you think the embargo? It could well be. It could well be. We'll have a look. We'll see if any Harkle's cards comes out. Oh, the WEF. Let's have a look at Trump. Trump on Harry. 7 of Pentacles. He's biding his time, the Donalds. He's biding his time with the old Harry. What's crossing over him? Happy families. Aha! I think these are traditionalists. The Hierophant wants things in order. He wants things done properly. I think it's the disrespect. I think Trump, these cards to me look like, yeah, he knows exactly what he's doing. He's getting people talking about him because it's a hot button issue. But I actually believe with the Hierophant underneath, he really does mean it. He really, really does mean it. Sometimes when you're delving in with the cards with anyone, you'll find like, actually, this is no, he means it. You've got the Hierophant underneath. He really, really does mean it. Okay. That's an interesting thing, what's on his mind. However, he's got bigger fish to fry at the minute. Is there somebody around Trump who's a Capricorn, do you know? Off the top of your heads? He's having to deal with this. This is what he's dealing with. This is what he's dealing with right now. He's got so many people, really. He's got so many people around him. Okay. I don't know what's going on for him right at this particular moment in time. I know he's just done an interview on GBBs with Nigel Farage, but Mr. Farage is, I believe off the top of my head, he's an Aries. I know more about politicians' star signs than I do about their policies. You know, I mean, colour me ignorant if you want, but that's just how I roll. He's dealing with this. What's surrounding him, I think he knows he's on a bigger fight. I think there has been some celebrations. I think he's hopeful and okay. Ivanka is a Scorpio. That would come through as the death card though. Capricorn or the devil. we have the Queen of Wands. We have the High Priestess. His cards don't look bad, to be honest. The Queen of Wands. I wonder if he's going to say something again about Meghan. Trump Jr. is a Capricorn. I wonder if there's something happening with Trump Jr. I wonder if there's something happening with Trump Jr. We've got the Knight of Cups coming up. He is gonna, as much as it must be very stressful being Mr. Trump, he's going to enjoy. He's enjoying the Harry story. Like it's almost like he's flirting with it, you know. However, it's not preoccupying his mind. There's something corrupt here. There's something further. Does he know that Harry has actually done something beyond the pale? Does he have some insider knowledge? Maybe it's one of it. Maybe it's Jared Kushner has told him. They know something about Harry. The Donald knows something about Harry. Mr. Trump knows something about Harry. And he's enjoying this. If it was just some random, I feel, if it was just like, I don't know, say it was Ozzy Osbourne or something, I don't think he would give a damn, to be honest. This is the problem that Harry's got with Donald. This is the problem. Trump really likes the monarchy for some reason. I know he's American. I think his mum was Scottish. Was his mum Scottish? I think that's right, isn't it? What he's hoping for, we've got the High Priestess, which is almost like passive kind of secrets. He's expecting something to come out, but in a way that he doesn't have to force it. And then you've got the Queen of Wands there, and we're talking about Harry and Meghan. So I think he is gonna, he's gonna come for Meg, the baby. Do you want to have a look and see what Harry thinks of the Donald? Let me get some Harry cards. I have to find them. Chickens of authenticity have hidden them. There they are. Yeah, I think the thing with Trump, right, he's got Leo ascendant, and if you said, Trump, you're a narcissist, he'd probably say, well, of course I am, I'm lovely. Do you know what I mean? He's like almost like Piers Morgan. But I think Trump is kind of like ahead of Piers Morgan, because Trump's been a lot more successful. But I think he has no filter. No one running for public office is a saint. Yeah, that is true. That is so true. They used to say like Jeremy Corbyn was a saint. Yes, the terrorist. Trump is an ultra. Do you think? I think so. Piers has been hopeless lately, Elaine. Trump is a very confident man. He is. It's the Sagittarius moon. If anyone wants to back me up on that. That is Sag. I was engaged to pilot with Sag moon, no filter. Yeah. Yeah. We don't have a filter, which is great for online discussion. Yeah, I'm really peed off with Morgan as well. We can have a look into him if you want as well. Let's have a look how Harry feels about Trump's comments. Oh, he doesn't like it. What a shame, Harry. What a crying shame. There's some issues here that he doesn't want to talk about. This is really worrying him. He's got the tower in reverse. I said there was issues with the form. I think the issues with the form, I think they're going to try and have to get him to rewrite the form. Remember me saying that? Well, it turns out, I don't think I've posted it yet, but it turns out yesterday, when we're all backwards and forwards and backwards about the website, while that was all going on, there was a piece published that said the Biden administration has asked for more time to produce Harry's documents because the judge wanted to see them. Remember that? Oh, Harry's been having to fill in some documents. The Empress crossing over. This is all about my mum. Oh dear. What's above? The Ace of Wands in reverse. Okay. And the Two of Swords. Harry's nervous about that judge. Harry's really nervous about the judge. Really nervous. The sun there is shining down for Trump, and it is revealing something to him. But Harry is angry and he's a little bit intimidated by the Donald, which is interesting. I don't think Harry's intimidated by any other politicians because he thinks he's above them, but something with Trump scares him. Is it because Trump has zero filter and says it's either black or white? Oh, he's wanting some charity. He's wanting some help, give and take. And the Queen of Coins surrounding him. That's Doria. That is Doria. I wonder if some Doria's on his resume somewhere. His visa form somewhere. I wonder if she sponsored him with her. It's interesting because we're going to do a read it. We're going to have a bit of a deep dive into Doria tonight as well. The Six of Coins in reverse. No amount of money can make this go away. No amount of status can make this go away. What's on his mind? Knight of Coins. Him. He is on his mind. He's going to try and ask Daddy for help. After everything he has done, the Emperor in reverse. That could well be as well, if you think about it, depending on time frames, this could happen very quickly. Like I say, these people can sometimes have what takes 6 months for us happen in a week. The Emperor in reverse. He's thinking because of who his father is, he can get out of all of this stuff. The Emperor in reverse could indicate as well. It could indicate, but I am going to have to do some other readings on the 2024 presidential election in America. And I would do it from both perspectives, like, you know what I mean? So I'm not going, this is. So, like, yeah, you'll find out how I'm going to do it. It's interesting. So, the Knight of Coins, he's going to turn around and say he was a young man when he filled in the form. So how old was he when he was 36? Was he 36 when he went to the US, or 37? Young. Oh my goodness me. He's got himself into a bit of hot water with this. I would question everything if a document is produced. How could they lose a prince's visa application? How can they lose any visa application? I mean, what are they writing it on? The back of a cigarette packet? I mean, and probably, to be honest, it was Harry. Really? Spirit animal, I will look into that. I knew there was going to be more stuff come out on her. They were going to try. I don't think he's filled one in. Probably on the back of a Rizzler. Yeah. Now, Doria, interestingly enough, Doria has got herself, I haven't posted it yet, but somebody shared on X a picture of Doris in a, like, touring a social work facility. It'll be stamped. It'll be stamped. The spirit animal, whoever, like, everything's got an electronic signature. So if somebody's tried to access Catherine's records, which I'll not say that too loudly or it'll trigger the other half. If somebody's tried to access Catherine's records, then they should be able to find out who it was. Yeah. So she's at a care home or something, a social worker home or something, social work care home, something like that. They can't lose it. They scan documents, computerized. Martha, see, that's what I thought. That is what I thought. I know too much about the bad people. They haven't. Sorry. Didn't another YouTuber do a post past address? They can't say the records were. Yeah. Doesn't Doria? Yeah, she owns a company in Delaware. And guess when it was registered? 2019. It's never been active, but it's registered. And the officer or the company owner, it goes all the way through these kind of offices in Beverly Hills, but it's never been a real thing. Yeah, we have data protection. That's a sackable offence, basically. So it's interesting that Doris has come up. Anyway. There's something going on, and I would suggest, because we have the mother, there's something his mother going on as well. And I have to say this because I feel like there is more going on with Harry. We're obviously going to read more cards into Harry, but it's interesting at the first reading that mother issues come out and we have father issues as well. So I feel like there's something going on with Diana's memory at the minute.